Okay, so let's do a quick sketch of the palm of the hand, and basically it's going to start off with the same three shapes that we did the back of the hand. Okay, we have this wedge that's approximately 8 by 10. Okay, 8 units across, 10 units down. And then we know the middle finger is as long as the palm of the hand, or the body of the hand. We know that the middle finger sits just to the side of halfway, so it's actually going to be over here, coming out like that. Okay, so that's the first thing we want to establish when we do the palm side of the hand, because what we're going to do next is we're going to draw the web pad of the hand here, which goes surprisingly farther than you think. Here's the knuckle for the middle of the hand, from here to here to here, and from here to here is halfway of the finger, and this webbing goes up about 45% from the middle of this knuckle to here, goes up about 45% of the way, so it goes quite far. Okay, so you want to establish where that finger is. We know the knuckle of the hand is going to be right here. We know that where the knuckle is, this big crease in the hand is going to be here, and I'm basically drawing the left hand here. Okay, so you see how big that is? The knuckles are right under here. The knuckles are here, and this big crease is right here. Okay, and that's something you need to remember. Okay, so we have that. We have the pointer finger, sorry, the middle finger. We have the pointer finger over here, and okay, it goes up quite far. The ring finger, well, this one points up a little farther, this one's a little lower, shorter than this, and then of course the pinky is quite short, and it goes only up to this second knuckle of this hand here, of this finger. So we go like that, we add on a bit. Now this muscle pad here pushes past the basic wedge that we put in, so we're going to make it rounded like that. And here's a couple of wrinkles you want to know. This one kind of goes up, across, and down, but these two slant out, and this one slants out. The second one slants down very far. So when I'm doing these web pads here, I go up, across, and down. For this one here, which we need to make this finger wider, it goes across this way, okay, this way, more horizontal. And this one, for the ring finger to pinky, it slants down a lot and then goes across the pinky like that. Okay, so I have three shapes. This one, which goes pretty much straight across, and this one which goes down and then across. All right, so landmarks that you want to remember. This main crease here, okay, basically comes up and across and down like that. Now we don't need this knuckle here anymore. We never see the knuckles, of course, and those are just calluses that I have, so those don't represent the knuckles. The knuckles are actually back here. So, all right, so we have where the knuckles are, and now we have the triangle for the thumb. And the knuckle for the pointer finger is right here, so we know the web comes out from there. And you can kind of see there's 1, 2 folds of skin there. So one, and then this one comes out here. Now we have this other main crease in the hand that comes here and then goes down. So it starts here at the webbing and then goes across all the way to this pinky muscle pad. And the pinky muscle pad goes here like this, all the way here, like that. So that's the pinky muscle pad. This is the original wedge here, and then we added on some muscle on the side. So there's two main creases, this one here and this one here. Then there's this triangle area here, and then we have the thumb muscle here. So the thumb muscle, and it actually kind of goes more sideways than you would think, but it comes quite far across. And on my hand it creates, there's an actual little V, of a wrinkle V. So there's this V, and then I have an arrow here like this. You can actually see the wrinkles there if you look close. And then the wrist crease goes up and across like that. Because this is the ulna side, we have that bump for the arm bone right there. Okay, so it goes quite a bit out and then up to the elbow, and here there is a bit of a bump here, but not as noticeable, and then it goes up to the elbow. But this ulna sticks out a lot like that. Okay, the thumb, remember we go from the middle of the knuckle to the end of the middle finger, and that's how long the thumb is. Okay, now doing the thumb on this side is a little bit weird because the 45-degree angle, we barely see any of the knuckle. The thumb is actually bent on a slope this way, so it's bent back like this way, and we barely see any of that thumb knuckle like that. Okay, and there's a bump for that knuckle, and then there's the bump for the main knuckle, and then it goes into the wrist. And where the thumb joins this webbing here, there's a crease here and a crease here. So I like to put one here to this crease, so, and then the first one here goes up to the side of the hand here. So there's two. One, two. One, and then two, like that. Okay? Getting pretty sloppy here because I'm trying to do this quicker so it's not a long video. I want this to be a shorthand video. A short video on how to draw hands. Okay, now the crease for the thumb has to go up like that. There is another knuckle here that doesn't have a major wrinkles like most of the knuckles do, and this bulge of muscle goes up into the thumb like this. Okay, and it's pretty pronounced like that. So you could do some shading. I'll just indicate it by doing these contour lines here like that, and we don't need the knuckles here. This is the web pad here, so we could indicate it somehow like this. Okay, now let's get those fingers and the knuckles in. Remember, the knuckle is here, but it's on the other side of the hand, right here. This crease goes behind the knuckles. See? Okay, so this is the end of the middle finger. The first knuckle's here, the second knuckle's halfway from here to here, and basically there's just two main wrinkles right here and here. Okay, and here and here and here and here, and then 60%. So the tip of the finger, or the second half of the finger, isn't cut in half. It's like 60% and then 40%. So 60%. It's actually 62 and 38% if you want to know exactly. But anyway. Okay, same deal as the back of the hand. The fingers get wider around the knuckles, and then they go back in, and then they get wider. Wider back in, wider. Wider around the knuckle, wider around the knuckle. Now, I didn't draw my hand like this. I drew it like this. Just remember that. This one goes across. I made this one too pronounced like that. I just wanted you to kind of understand the shape. So like that. Okay. Out, in, out, in. This one does go down and then across. See how it goes down and then across? And then the pinky. Pinky's a bit of a weird shape. Still it goes out around the knuckles. Like that. And you don't have to worry about showing the webbing, because the end of the webbing is what we're drawing here. Okay? And this, I drew this crease here down a bit too far, so it actually goes here and then down like this, creates this triangle. This one goes up to there, and this one goes up here. Okay, so that's good. So main crease, second main crease, the pinky muscle, the triangle that's formed right here, the thumb muscle. We're doing the side of the thumb is here. Okay, the wrist slopes out a little bit on the thumb side, but it bulges out on the pinky side. And basically, that's it. That's how to draw the palm side of the hand. Okay, so I wanted to give you a video that's a little more concise than my detailed ones that I have done earlier. But they take an hour long, and I've done this in about 10 minutes, so that's why I did this quicker one here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and there you go. We're done.